happening now.
Well, look what's happening inside the old Sibley's building, home now to the Red House in downtown Syracuse. The new effort to attract new tenants to the city center.
Also this morning, getting ahead, first responders breaking down what they do if they answer a call for someone possibly infected with coronavirus.
And as the cases continue to rise, Central New York leaders in at least 3 counties today will speak publicly about what they plan to do to stop the spread of the virus.
From WSYR-TV Syracuse, the local station, you're watching the Morning News.
And a very good Wednesday morning to you. I'm Jennifer Sanders at 6:30.
And I'm Dan Cummings. Good morning. We'll get to the news after we start with the weather. Good morning, Kate.
Hey, good morning. So a little bit of rain, maybe some snow depending on where you are this morning, but that is not the case for everyone. It's mostly for Oswego, Oneida, Jefferson, and Lewis counties. Tuck Hill has been seeing just a little bit of snow this morning, at times coming down just a tad steady. So that's where we have the highest chance of accumulation. Will be up in parts of Lewis County and northern Oneida counties. At the bus stop, it's a little cool, a little chilly this morning, but not too bad. We're in the 30s. Definitely kind of that damp feeling. We'll still have showers in here for the afternoon.
We start with the latest on the coronavirus. As more new cases are being reported, Congress today is expected to start voting on an emergency bill.
Yeah, and this would approve nearly $8 billion in funding to fight the novel virus, a spending package that would triple the president's request for battling this illness. There are now more than 100 confirmed cases in the U.S. in at least 15 states. The number of cases is now more than 90,000 worldwide, and with more than 3,100 people who are dead. The World Health Organization saying the novel virus may have a higher death rate than previously reported. About 3.4% of reported cases have died.
And while health and government leaders in 3 central New York counties plan to address the public today, we'll have more on that in a moment. Fire departments, too, first responders are getting ahead of the curve, making sure that not only are they ready to respond to any possible infection, but that you know what to do as well.
Yeah, so it starts when you call 911 and the dispatchers ask if you've been out of the country in the past 14 days. Then first responders assume their standard infectious disease protocol, that they have enough gowns and masks always ready for their crew, as well as the patient. They also have several other practices to contain the possible COVID-19 case that they are responding to.
This is stuff that we've always carried standard just because of infectious disease. It really became I think, became more normal back when they had the SARS outbreak. Years ago. This became standard equipment that we carried from that point forward. We don't have any restrictions as to what hospital they can go into in the Syracuse area. They will all accept patients who have suspected coronavirus.
Responders are also reminding people to go through universal measures like just washing your hands and covering your cough. Now, if you have been traveling and have flu-like symptoms, call your doctor.
You'll remember that Syracuse University pulled students back from the suspended study abroad program in Italy because of the coronavirus outbreak there. Those students who had to come home, more than 300, will be getting some money back. SU says students who finish their classes online and do not return to the main campus in Syracuse will get a refund between $1,700 and $2,100. The university will also provide free housing and meals to students who do come back to campus for the remainder of the semester. Students in the Florence program who came home are not allowed back on main campus anyway until after spring break ends. That's March 22nd. That would complete their full 2-week quarantine.
Well, now in other news this morning, one man in the hospital after a shots fired call in Syracuse last night. Syracuse police responded to West Onondaga and Bradley Streets. This was last night around 10:30. And Onondaga County Dispatch confirming to NewsChannel 9 that a man was taken to the Community General Hospital following that shots fired call. Still no word yet on his condition, but Syracuse police also found some casings at that scene, and they are investigating. Of course, we'll keep you updated as we learn more.
6:34 now. You can't see it from the outside, but there's a good deal of work going on inside the old Sibley's building, now home to the Red House Art Center in downtown Syracuse.
And this morning, right now, News Channel 9's Jeff Kulikowski gives us a look and tells us why it's important to the City Center project.
It's been exactly 2 years since the Red House Art Center moved into the cavernous old Sibley's department store in downtown Syracuse. And while Red House continues to grow here, it may seem like the rest of that development is not. But look again. at all of this work happening right now in other parts of this huge building. Efforts to get this place in a shape that would be appealing to prospective tenants.
It's a lot, but it's so worth it to see the opportunity and to know how close we are to really bringing the life back into this place.
Crews are doing demolition work and hauling out dumpsters of rubbish collecting since some of the last tenants, call centers, moved out, the largest about a decade ago. It's the same path Red House took, so that major construction took them about 9 months from start to move in. The goal here, 12 to 15 months.
If there's one major tenant out there, that would be really exciting and fun. But, you know, the opportunity to have multiple tenants is on the table as well.
All of this work, they say, will help tenants envision this space.
So when we're looking at this, like you said, where this white draping is,
Yes.
inside there is all going to be cut out?
That's going to be outside. Yeah. So the wall will be, you know, right there. It's going to be all glass. Again, bringing in some of that natural light.
The goal, Hannah says, is to fill the place by finding the right mix of tenants.
And really kind of make an ecosystem here that makes this building really a prominent presence here on the corner.
With the Art Center as an anchor not only for the building, but this part of downtown. Jeff Kulikowski, News Channel 9.
And Jeff also tells us that the Red House, part owners in that city center project, already has commitments for a wine bar and a credit union on the first floor, street level, and they're looking to add an eatery or maybe a shop or two as well.
All right, 6:36 right now. Back to the coronavirus. This morning, Oneida County Executive Anthony Pacente is expected to give an update on 2 people from the city of Rome who are being tested for COVID-19. They're still waiting on those results, though, from the Wadsworth lab in Albany.
And Oneida County isn't alone in addressing the public around central New York today about this virus. News Channel 9's Julia LeBlanc joins us now live outside the Onondaga County Health Department with more information.